different setups. Not that it matters either way, but you have to say to YouTube, are you ready to receive a signal? Twitch doesn't. Twitch doesn't need that kind of preemptive door handle mechanic, if you like. Kind of weird, isn't it? So that means that... So that's really weird then, isn't it? So clearly my actual outbound signal was affected, but I didn't get any drop frames. I wonder if that's because the drop frame... I wonder if what I'm looking at... Maybe I need to open up my old diagnostic software. Maybe the basic drop frames isn't working if I'm also streaming elsewhere. Might have to look into that. The stream was super choppy. Yeah, and I think I think we've also seen therefore a fundamental difference. So let's just say my outbound signal was interrupted. So forget the fact it's saying there's no drop frames. Maybe that is a symptom of the dual streaming, and it's just not registering drop frames for whatever reason, or at least network drop frames. It'll still recognize drop frames from encoding. So there's the difference as well. So on Twitch, like I've just said, by pressing start streaming, that signal includes a let's open the door to Twitch signal, doesn't it? And even if I lose my outbound signal, it keeps trying to open the door, which is why you all saw buffering. So Snorks was clear to point out that I dropped from YouTube, and that is because the minute the signal stopped accessing YouTube, it closed the door. And it doesn't auto reconnect. Interesting. Cool stuff. This is why I always wanted to give this dual streaming a little bit of a bash. I think it's fascinating. You know, does it mean anything? Does it change anything? Not at all. But there's two very different design philosophies about how they're approaching this whole live streaming. Interesting stuff. Yeah, I should be back on YouTube now. Although, yeah, we are. Yeah. Cool stuff, man. You can grab hold of a phone. Anyway, that thing, the what's it jump is freaking epic. That is so cool, dude. So once you have hold of an enemy, you can push or pull them to draw their focus or knock them off balance. Oh, right. So if I don't jump on, I can just literally hold them and try and... Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Once you have hold of an enemy, you can push or pull... Oh, I see. Oh, that's kind of neat. Oh, I should have jumped off. Oh, shit. Oh, right in his dick. Right in his dick.
Live to regret this.
Right in his dick. Right in his dick. Left sack. Right sack. Right in the sausage. Oh my god, he's got another. Oh my god, he's got another health. Oh god, he's got health bars everywhere, man. Oh, he looks so good in the light, doesn't he? Doesn't he look brilliant, man? This is what I'm talking about. This is the Dragon's Dogma that
I shan't let them off.
He's off all over. I'm going to jump off, boys. I need off. Oh, what the hell? How'd you get off? I'm trying to jump, but it's just not doing it. And I'm not pressing right trigger to be holding on either.
I grant you fire blade. Use it well.
I must be missing a subtle import difference. So I can come up to it like grab his leg. What do I do?
Stop! Why is it coming back?
Push him, pull him. Alright, we see what we'll do. We'll do that. Oh, how did the fucking miss that, knobhead?
This motivation is undoing. Grab hold and upset its balance. It is certainly worth a try.
Dude, you're terrible, bro.
I'm not accustomed to
To the high ground. Dude, he's so shit. He's like literally shit. Oh, that's more like it. I was going to say, what the fuck?
Close them. Just one more push ought to bring it down. Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Level 12, boys. Nice. We must remember to loot his asshole.
Oh, new materials are more coveted than this. It makes all our efforts worthwhile.
How are we
shall
all
have to
looking?
think
Is
long and
everyone
hard about what to
reasonably
do.
healthy? EO's not looking great. But EO got a bit confused. Probably lost a bit of health from me hurtling him through the air, or her through the air. Right trigger, let's go. How does it though? Because am I doing it wrong then? Because like I jump and then hold right trigger
Have you
and climb up
forgotten
it.
something, Arisen? You're looking nice.
If
Come
that
over,
makes
you
sense.
Arisen.
Oh shit! Come with me, Aya. Do I only need to? Like, do I not need to hold right trigger when I'm on its back then? I jump and tap. Oh right, oh mate. Oh, and then you press right trigger again to jump off. Ah, maybe that's what I'm doing wrong, dude. I think maybe I did it wrong in Dragon's Dogma 1 as well. Then I was like, yeah. I think I was. Yeah, I was. Yeah. All right, I'll try it then, dude. Cheers. So once you start climbing the boss, you stick to it. Press right. Yeah, got it. Cheers, mate. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Cheers to you. I've been holding on like as if I know what I'm doing. It's for Monster Hunter, isn't it? So when you jump onto a monster on Monster Hunter, you hold the right trigger. Is that right? No, you let go, but you hold the right trigger when you need to hold on when it's thrashing
Might have a
around,
rest
don't you?
before pressing on.
And then you let go when you're doing the attacks, which is what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm fucking that up.
I'd sooner not battle
shit.
those with whom we have no quarrel. Yet if they mean us harm, we can but defend ourselves.
This is not the adventure we're supposed to be on, right?
Let my magic grant you an elemental boon. It was excellent. I could have done no better. Perhaps you might join the fight yourself. Splendid.
Fuck you, dude. That doesn't work well. So, can I use that?
This one's shaking.
Oh, dude.
You are in need of
Oh no,
healing.
I've messed
Allow
up.
me.
I've messed up because I'm flying.
Wait a moment.
Oh no, I'm completely stun locked now. Oh god, the stun lock is so annoying.
We could make camp here if you were so inclined, Arisen. A chance to recover our strength would be most welcome.
Alright, boys. I think the fighters by far the best move I have is Impaler. It's just like completely broken. Really. Just got to watch that stamina, haven't I?
We prevailed by the skin of our teeth.
I need a bigger shield.
We were
boys.
overconfident in our abilities.
Oh, hang on.
Painful reminder that fortune will not always favour us.
We've got to be careful with overconfidence, haven't we? That was one of the clues to the Dragon Blight, wasn't it? Okay. Make camp. No. No, Dragon's Dogma was the same. Yeah, same on controller, dude. Right trigger. But I think I always held on. The same as I'm doing in this. It's exactly the same button, dude. But I think I did the same thing. I think I was holding all the time and only letting go when I was attacking. And then if I wanted to re-maneuver, I was pressing right trigger, which might explain why I was being thrown back off it then, yeah? At least I know now. So just jump, right trigger to hold on, and then I can just do whatever I want. And if I press right trigger again, it is going to throw me off, yeah? We've got a chest in that one, and there wasn't there another one in? Do they not auto open chests?
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
If I like what's going on? If I do that... Oh, they don't come inside, that's why. So chests on the outside, they will open then, yeah? If I go out, even though I know there's one in there, will they go back in or not? Doesn't look like it, does it? If I use the Rift Stone, yeah? Will they heal? Like they used to in the first one? So if I go to the Rift... oh, that was a Whitestone Shard. If I go to the Rift, I don't heal. But I'm sure the pawns do, right? They used to, didn't they? And I'm not... Did they include my pawn? Did my pawn heal?
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
I am. So how would we get in there, then? Oh. I swear I tried that door a minute ago. So, pawns will gather loot. Oh, they do come inside. What the hell? So, will they open chests or not, then? Doesn't look like it, does it? I swear I've seen a Larnia scream, "I'll open the chest, my lord!" And like runs off, and I'm like, what fucking chest, mate? You know what I mean? Where was the Rift Stone? Oh, there's a cave. There's a cave, dude. Let me just go and have a look. So if we have a quick look at our... So we've got Aya, Alania... Oh, hang on. Ayo. So Ayo's like really low on health, yeah? Let's go into the... So let's say leave the rift. Oh, shit. Hang on. Hang on. I thought Aya was poorly. And now Pew Pew's poorly. Did I just swing it? Pawns in the rift. Oh shit. Oh fuck, that sucks ass, dude. Oh man, I don't believe it. Look, the music. Is the music still too loud, Crooked, or is it okay? Comment like, yeah, it's dude, Elysian. Oh, dude, they've got a masterpiece of a formula here, haven't they? They really have. It's just they haven't done anything with the original. What they've done is they've just made more Dragon's Dogma, and they've made it a 2024 game in terms of visuals. What they haven't done is said, okay, let's make another Dragon's Dogma. Let's take the things that worked, and let's rework the things that didn't. And it's that latter part they just haven't done it, have they? You know, even the inventory system, the laborious inventory system, let alone talking about like things decaying and stuff. It's still just, it's just not snappy enough, is it? There's not enough basic inventory management options.
It seems they bear us ill will.
And you know, does it ruin the game? No, of course it does.
Fall back,
but,
and I will heal you with my magic. Wait right there.
Yeah, it was an easy opportunity to improve on a formula that already worked. Right? That they've just simply just done what they did before, basically. They don't seem to have really learned anything. But yeah, the
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Oh, you see what I mean? You see what I fucking mean? You see, this was what I was testing.
Fantastic find. Would that my master from beyond the rift were blessed with such good fortune.
I would like to play Dragon Age Origins. Or, well, I'd probably not Dragon Age Origins because it's an old game, but I'd love to play like a Dragon's Dogma Dragon Age Origins hybrid, you know?
Shall we see if there's aught to be found?
And I think the only thing that comes close to that is going to be something like Dragon Age Inquisition, but it's not going to have these epic creature battles, is it? You know, and that's what makes Dragon's Dogma so good. Kind of weird. If you stand on the boss upright, you can unstick from. Yeah, well, I noticed this. So is this when I'm not holding on, Smet? So say for example, say I'm clambering up the back of an ogre, right, Smet? And let's say then the ogre bends double. I no longer need to hold on with my hands, do I? I'm kind of just balancing on my feet. Is that what you're talking about? Or do I actually manually have to press... At that point, do I have to press right trigger? Because there was actually a tutorial about this, and I thought that's kind of cool. They don't hear from the riftstone. What about the ones in the city? You know, like the proper riftstones, Smet. I suppose it doesn't matter. I suppose that makes no difference with the big ones, does it? But the ones out in the world, they're definitely not, aren't they? Do you not see the chest next to the bed? Yeah. I'm just. I don't understand. It's like sometimes, like here, Shades, you see like the grapes over there. They'll race off. They'll be gone, and they'll go and grab the grapes. So other times, like they race in and open a chest, like we just saw. And other times, they don't interact. So I'm just wondering, like, is there something I'm missing? You know? So I was trying to like see if I've spotted a chest clearly. Will they passively go and open it? I even tried like, well, I think I did. I even tried pointing at it, didn't I? What's my shield? I would like maybe to see. I might see if I can mod it. I know someone's done the basic camera mod. I'd like to be a bit zoomed out in combat. I think it's a bit too up close as a melee character. We got a select multiple, but we didn't too. We only have a select multiple in inventory at the inn. We don't have it here. And unless you can tell me how to do it. Say I want to move all this row to Alania. I don't think you can, dude. I can only do it this way, dude. So we didn't get that. The Broken Rift Star. You're right, Panda. Watching you play this yesterday helped me make a decision to buy the game and take a chance. Are you going to go for it, Panda? I think, right, if you like the basic formula and you can deal with the janky shit, you're going to get like... think of it as a Dragon's Dogma. All it is, right? Let's call it what it is, right? At the moment, and it could change because obviously with the story and things, who knows? But at the moment, it's a Dragon's Dogma 1 remaster. That's what it is. And in some ways, it's an improvement, and in some ways, it's exactly the same, and in some ways, it's actually a lesser game than Dragon's Dogma. I think I enjoyed the first one. I think the only thing that made me not want to spend more time with it is it's an old game. It didn't look brilliant. I still think it was a very clean image, but it wasn't very immersive. This one's definitely adding to that. And then, it was held back from, being, designed for a PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. This is the one I'll spend more time with. I'm quite enjoying plodding along at the minute. Yeah, can't count it. They're very hit and miss, aren't they, Shades? So I thought it might be like, we know like inclination shades. So we know like some of them will craft all the time. Craft anything. If it's craftable, they're going to fucking make it, right? Others of them will always go looking for things. But, yeah, it's kind of... At least I know now, Shades. Don't just assume that someone's going to go and pick it up because I didn't after a few seconds, It seems like the days of improving on the old versions are behind us. It feels like all the re-releases, remakes, new versions, etc. are worse than their predecessors in gameplay mechanics, while the graphics, effects, and animations are better. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think a little bit of give and take with this one. Obviously, graphically, it's way better, but... Go and speak to someone who's not playing on an RTX 4090 7800X 3D, and they might say, yeah, it might look better, mate, but the frame rate's fucking worse than it was on the fucking PlayStation 3, because it fucking is. So, your mileage might vary even on that comment, to be honest. But yeah, the inventory's kind of weird. All I wanted to be able to do was go click, 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 and then go transfer. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Actually, what happens if you discard? Does it destroy it? No, it doesn't. Nice. So if you climb on top of his head, for example, so I've jumped on him with jumped right triggered on, clambered up to his head without holding right trigger. And then so right trigger doesn't launch me off it then, no? right trigger just unclamps me. It's like turning off like monster mag boots. And then I can balance, regain some stamina, and then grab. Okay, cheers, Smack. That's brilliant. Yeah, got you, mate. Got you. Yeah, got you. Nice one, Smack. Cheers. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I wonder if I've just been fucking that up. If I want to jump off a creature, I'm just pressing right trigger to turn off the monster mag boots. And then just pressing the jump button in the direction I want to jump off it. That's brilliant. That's really cool.
The day grows darker with our every step.
Now there is a cave here.
It will be difficult to pinpoint distant foes by sight alone.
I think for me, if they just made the world a little less gamey. I mean, like, look at this. The same little bit of wood debris over and over and over again. I don't mind that, you know. I can live with it. It's a bit annoying. But, you know, if it was like an overturned car, you know, a little skeleton down here. How can you not add that detail? And look, go and look at The Witcher 3, man. Which doesn't even do that good a job of it, but... You know, little stories within stories, you know? Say, okay, there's the game, boys. And then you get, like, some, like, D&D dungeon
It's an
master.
exciting discovery, but we ought not to lose our heads.
Comes into the game and says, okay, right, here I want a little skeleton with a knapsack, and in the knapsack there's like a little gold ring, maybe a note, you know. They haven't really made any effort to sort of like do passive storytelling, have they? It's just like, who the fuck's pointing on? There's some
Look,
dude,
Master,
right, wandering
a treasure
around,
chest.
dropping giant
You'll have to find a
treasure
way to
chests
reach
all
it.
over the world. Oh shit! Which I totally get
We would be
in the
ill-advised to
PlayStation
proceed
3
without
era,
that.
but what did I get out? I got 3,000 gold out of that. Why can't it just be like a little gold pouch instead of a giant treasure chest? You know, add a little bit of sort of immersion to the world, is what I say. You're right, American Heart Association. How are you, my friend? How are things? How are things? So you presumably picked it up, Ms. Panda. How are you finding it? I mean, have you actually started playing, or? I just suddenly realised we didn't talk about the frame rate in the city, did we? Unless anyone else was noticing anything I didn't, it looked pretty fucking slick to me. I think we've solved the city issues. Or at least massively freaking reduced them. Well, I will have a proper wander around. I wasn't really paying attention to things. I was still upset about my apple crumble. That has annoyed me so much, man. Why would you want your pawns auto-crafting shit? That is not the shit you want to craft, you know? You doing the game? So I would say. I mean, I wouldn't want to score it yet because it's too early to honestly give it like a fair commentary.
It would not be unwelcome for an ally to appear for once.
I would say, personally, don't touch it with a barge pole just
Curative
yet.
magics are at your disposal. Wait,
Dude, that sucks wank.
I've never seen my own
That
master.
was not deep water, dude. I was right on the edge, bro.
let my magic grant you an elemental boon.
Uh-oh. Methinks of you tell that. Perhaps a few more for pleasure. That's brilliant.
Man,
Now I can
water
feel
is
so
so dangerous. That is so dangerous. DLSS 3.6.
Am I expected to pick that up?
Do you mean?
If I must.
You mean with frame gen? You're talking about frame gen? Because obviously there's no such thing as DLSS 3.6. There's DLSS 3.5, and then there's which is obviously there's a new version out, isn't there? Which is presumably the, I don't even know. Is it 3.6?
Tell is, Vermin was once the Beastren Kingdom.
Fascinating.
I linked this in Discord, didn't I?
Indeed. though tis not
Are you talking about,
widely
have you
known
got
among the
FG
common
running,
folk.
Elysian? Yeah, so is that what we're talking about? Where's my... Have they updated? Because there were rumours they were bringing out another patch, weren't they? Yeah, it is, yeah. Because it was 20... It was a day before, yeah. 3.6.0, yeah, because it was 3.5 before that, wasn't it? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I linked that. I don't think that makes any difference, though, to be honest, dude. I mean, I've run it with 3.5.10 and 3.6. I don't think it really makes a huge difference with DLSS. Get rid of DLSS, mate, and use an NVIDIA Profile Inspector to run it at... You have to run it at 99% screen render, though, with DLAA. They've completely fucked up DLSS, Elysian. Like, completely fucked it up. I've never seen worse DLSS. Ever. And I really mean that in any video game. Outside of the early days, you know, DLSS 1.0. So, download the new 3.6 DLL file, yeah? But go and get, I can't remember, it's quite old, I think it's a year old, NVIDIA Profile Inspector. And force a 99% DLAA, so it's native res for your monitor. Minus 1%. And the image quality is so much better, dude. It's like infinitely better. I mean, I really mean it when I say it's a day and night difference, Elysian. I'm really not a fan of the brine mechanic. Yeah, the thing is with the brine mechanic, I can get it. You know, they did it in the first one for technical reasons. That they've shoved it in this one. The problem is, I mean, like, it just feels like a cheap death, doesn't it, man? I mean, honestly, I thought there was a little lip. When I said that's not deep water, I didn't realise it was actually really deep. I genuinely thought there was... Ooh, Seeker's taken. There are 240 of these taken. Oh, fuck you. Oh, my God. Ubisoft feathers.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
All right, we'll ignore them. I'm not worried about that.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Yeah, let's not worry about collecting 250 Seeker tokens. I don't mind those systems if they auto-mark it on the map. If that makes sense. You know? If there was now a marker on the map saying that I'd got a Seeker token there. You know? I'm all for it, you know, for the completionists. But otherwise, all you've done is force the players to go and look at a map. An online map, right? And then they'll start bitching and moaning that the game's an let's be honest. Oh, it's Ubisoft. Because it is. It's an Ubisoft mechanic, isn't it? Pointless filler. So at least, like, you know, if you're going to do that, you've got to start making notes, ain't you, of the ones you've already found. You know, maybe you find 100 of them organically, but now you've got to go and find 150 using a dynamic map, and it's just like... No issues with it if it auto marks them. The DLSS is like, what is it? What have they done with? I didn't know you could make DLSS look that bad, and that's why I posted. That's what we're talking about, right, Elysian? Sorry, I do apologise. You were talking about 3.5 to 3.6, weren't we? That's the first thing I did. That's the first thing I do with all games is see if they've shipped with the latest DLSS DLL files, because quite often they don't, and sometimes you will be absolutely fucking horrified at how out of date they are. I mean, you can literally go to... I go to a place called techpowerup.com /downloads /NVIDIA -DLSS.dll. I can't really type it because I'm using a weird chat system. But
I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
If you collect all 240 tokens, you get some ring. Yeah, but let's be honest, no player's going to do that organically. Anyone that does that, you know, just looked it up on a guide. So what's the point? You know, just let us get the ring in a more interesting way. You know, no one's going to do that legitimately. You fucking know they ain't. You know, you might find 15, your mate might find 20, and you combine the notes, don't you? It's just dumb. There's really no place for it. The rewards for the Capcom feathers aren't awful, but yeah, there's no way to track. Yeah, I was going to say, if you let us track them, then we don't mind, can we?
Some masters rearrange their
because then it's a
party at the
community
drop of a
thing,
hat.
isn't it? We can go, okay, Smet, I'm in this area, Smet, alright? I'm just here, dude. And I've got one in this cave here, I've got one over here, and I've got one over here. Where have you got one? You know what I mean? And it becomes a fun thing, doesn't it? Otherwise, it's just play the game, man. Play the game. Oh, what were those called? I can never forget Baal's name. What was the name of those stones? They were like in a little mini casket thing, weren't they? Like hand palm size. What were they called, Wentex? Because there were so many mods for those, weren't there? To make them look like, some of them look really fucking cool, didn't they? And of course, you know, that's a Baron's Eye. I wouldn't have got that, actually. I thought it was Baal something. Yeah, there you go. And what was one of the best mods for that? Was to track the locations of all the stones of Baron's Eye. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. 204. I mean, like I said, if there were 12 of them, you wouldn't mind. You could probably just keep a little manual note. But 240, if you get ads, it's why I call that is half-assed games design.
After only half a day of service.
You've added something that inherently isn't a bad idea, but what you've not done is given the players and the community a fun way to sort of like have a tickle with it, you know? There's nothing worse than getting through this game and finding out you've got 67 tokens, right? But then going and following the guide to get them. And you realise you've just spent 3 hours getting to that one obscure one that you actually did get legitimately on your first playthrough, right? And it's just unnecessary. The same as the spoilage in the game. Really unnecessary mechanic. Don't mind the spoilage, got no issues with that, but having an intermediary spoilage, which is the one that you want, forces me to keep doing this. Are my apples ripe yet? No, they're not. Okay. I mean, fucking come on, dude. I don't put that amount of effort into fucking feeling up the apples and bananas when I actually buy them in the real world, right? I just take the bananas off the shelf and put them in the shopping trolley, right? I'm not... It's just fucking dumb. Doesn't need to be there, man. I don't think they play test for this shit.
I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
I suppose 'tis so.
God damn, my coffee's getting cold. Right, okay. Now, I mean, we've taken a bit of damage, haven't we? Is it just me as well? Or have they subscribed to the Dragon's Dogma viewpoint of loot is shit? I noticed, like, so far, all the loot I've got is, you know, like I'm not finding like new swords, a new armor. It just feels like no effort at all has gone into. How do I do them? Erase all markers, right? Yeah. Is it just me? Is it maybe just still really early on? You know, I'm not getting that euphoric. You know, like I've just done that cave, and I've just suddenly clicked. I've done the cave, but I don't give a fuck. Because I don't even know if I got anything out of it, dude. I'm not even paying any attention to the loot, because the loot has just been so utterly fucking bland up till this point. You know, if I see a treasure chest, I'd like to think, oh, that, you know, if I see a bag of coins on the floor, it's a bag of coins. And that's cool, right? I've got a bag of coins. Can't argue with that, yeah? But if I see a big hulking treasure chest, I would like to think there's something in here that we missed. Because I just noticed there's still a little crystal. Yeah, I don't... Oh, I bet it's just that. Oh, no, it's not.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Boy,
Night
we're not
is a
camping.
frightful time to be wandering about. Shall we rest here till daybreak?
The night is dark and full of terrors, mate. We got to move. You're right, Winston. I see the folks of refunding announced the game literally mocks you and calls you gay. Hang on. See, all I do is laugh. So did he just call me gay?
Priests and brigands both.
A brief respite does not to the cause.
I've not read the rest yet. Hang on. I'd find that brilliant. Is that you fucking gay lord? Is that what? You think you can't say that? Oh, dear. Hang on. Maybe it's a serious thing. I see folks have been funny now. So the game literally mocks you, call you gay. if you have ports all the same sex. Oh, I have got all my ports are the same sex. No game should do that. Fragile brains aside, it's not adding value to the game, and it repeats it a few times. I've not had that. I've not had that. That's it. All female, all the way now. Wentex, right? What? So does it actually say it in like a derogatory way, like accusatory? Or does it go? Oh, you're a bit gay. Oh fucking hell. Oh shit, mate! I can't wait. I've got to hear it now, Wentex. I've got to hear it. See in what context it's said, you know.
No more or less
That's
than what
fucking
one might have
mad, mate.
expected.
I can only, dude. I can only imagine the Steam forums, bro. Holy fucking shit, mate. We need full intel and visual evidence of this Wentex. Oh, God, dude, everyone keep listening, all right? Keep listening. See if we catch it. Yeah. We are all the same gender, but all of us different. So I'm not listening to it. I might be missing like some fucking mad shit, dudes. Loot is overall meh. I would prefer more money items. You do find occasional weapon or pants, but it doesn't feel very rewarding. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've picked up anything except rings so far, dude. But again, it's early in the game, so you know, I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying so far it's been underwhelming. I've got some. Oh my god, what happened to her pants? Oh, hang on. These are the. Oh, they're the prison ones, aren't they? That's for, I can't do Wednesday. I give up, mate. Honestly. Oh Jesus! I had an archer. I had an archer earlier named Queen, and he was camp as fuck. See that's where these games can just be so funny. I mean, look at Baldur's Gate, man. Look at the mad shit in Baldur's Gate, dude. You know, everyone can have a laugh about 1,000,001 things, but it's got to be done right, innit? You know, it's like I said, I can only assume that it's not been done in at all a sort of complimentary way. No doubt, probably a very negative way, but I've not seen it, so you know. And if I have, I'm sure someone. Oh, and the other thing, I'm noticing there is no mob diversity here.
Let my magic.
The most exciting thing I've heard in chat
Well aimed
was
strike.
a bit of a
Right where it
someone said there was a minotaur.
Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful.
Because so far, I think I've fought goblins, will-o'-the-wisp, these things are just annoying. Will-o'-the-wisps, a cyclops. I did see a gorgon, but that wasn't really real, was it? It was kind of like, I don't know, like a fucking. These things are so annoying to fight. I can only imagine what that looks like on the street. Because it looks like a fucking train right at my end. Oh, she finally cast it. Oh, that is fucking cool. Now that is fucking cool, isn't it? Damn, I wish she'd cast that more
So
frequently.
close
I noticed the
call
little
offers
balls
no
as well,
solace in
like these
victory.
little
We were overconfident in our
protective
abilities.
ball
It's a
things.
painful reminder that fortune will not always favour us.
That's why like one of the mechanics in Final Fantasy VII. There are two different colour chests: yellow, which always has an item, and purple that will always have a weapon. Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, I think if you've got a chest, it should have something reasonably meaningful in it. But what they've done here is they've just that all loot is a chest, right? Or nearly all loot is a chest. So what happens is you get completely desensitized. You know, I see a chest that's in a bit of an out of the way place. I'm just gonna go. I can't be arsed. I don't give a fuck. You know, it's probably just an apple. I don't understand why games designers are so bad at making games, to be honest. We're not talking about anything that's rocket science. It's basically, it's like we were saying earlier, it's basic human nature, isn't it? It's quite easy to understand a gamer's sort of mindset, you know? You're gonna put a waterfall in your game, yeah? You better have something behind the fucking waterfall, right? Even if it's a comedy thing, you know? Like a fucking, you know, even if you can't do anything behind it, your budget's too short, put a note there going, I took the fat loot, mate, you're too late.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
No one's going to give a shit, they're going to, you fucking
edible?
bastards. You know, you'd have a giggle over it, wouldn't you?
Less
You know,
than
you'd have a bit of a giggle. It's like the gay thing. You know, if you're going to do it in a fun way, make the gays laugh, you know? Do it in a way that the gays go, you kind of get us, boys. You know, that's a funny fucking bit of shit there, boys.
I will protect you.
You know, we're not all angry people. You know, we're not. I don't get it. Why is it so complicated to get things right? You know, get the gay guys and girls on the team to write a couple of cool gay focused quests. You know, it doesn't have to be all weird, does it? Let them have a bit of a play, you know? Let us all have a play. Keep the games fun, man. Get rid of all these, like, silly systems as well. Laborious systems. What it do is pick... Yeah, well, I get it, Winsex. You know, you see, this is the problem, dude. Oh, it's the fucking gays that can't take a fucking joke, right? I think you'll find that most gay blokes in particular can very definitely take a fucking joke. so embrace that, you know, have some fucking fun with it, you know. I don't understand it. It's, I mean, like I said, I don't want to touch on that subject because I haven't heard it, so I you know, it's going to depend on tone of voice and context and exactly what they say. You know, I can't really have a comment until I've heard it, but.
Shall we rest here a moment?
It is highly indicative of.
Enough.
I don't know, mate. I just, God, everything's either convoluted or just overly complex for all the wrong reasons. I mean, I'm not against complexity. I love complexity in a video game. I like Star Citizen, so I must like not only complex but also abhorrently broken. Oh, Winsex! Winsex, I know this will cheer you up, no end. Have you heard about the
really
breakthrough? The monumental breakthrough that Star Citizen's made. They had server meshing sort of working, dude. Like sort of working. I don't want to say anymore, mate. Yeah, no, they did, seriously, mate. They actually had I mean, look, take this with a pinch of salt because it wasn't as good as I'm going to make it out from the video footage I've seen, but they actually did get, I believe, way more than 400, but 400 it seems to be working quite well. And apparently, not only that, I don't know if you remember like FPS. I don't know when you last played it, dude, but the FPS is not like your actual frames per second that you're seeing in the game. So I've been on a lot of servers that are like 6, 7, 8 FPS. That's like the sort of the server tick rate. And it's kind of playable, but it's pretty bad. Yeah. So obviously, if you can get like say 30 FPS, that's a I've never seen that. I've never seen a server that high. I don't think I've ever seen anything really genuinely often outside of double digits. To be fair. Now, I'm also going to add a little caveat to that. I also don't track that information because I find it detracts from my enjoyment.
I'll gather this.
It's like watching a frame rate counter. You know, I know if the frame rate's dropping below 60. I'll know the second it happens. I don't need a number to tell me that, and I find it distracting. So I don't pay a lot of attention to what the actual server sort of FPS is. But I do know when I'm on a good server, and I know when I'm on a server that ain't going too well. But I very rarely seen anything in the double digits. Not only did they apparently get 400 people up and running with static server meshing, bear in mind. But they also had a really high frame rate. I've heard as high as 30 FPS. Now, you know, does it open the doors for things starting to come together? Who knows, mate? It might be the last we hear of anything for 6 months for all we know with them, but It is. It's quite a
You
big
ready?
thing.
Our foes are on.
Whoa! What did you do then, bro?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. You have my protection.
Nice move, boys. See what I mean? I think this game would hold up really, really well if the combat was just slowed down a little bit. I think it would be like a really interesting tactical game. All it feels like still to me is like just a Devil May Cry button spam. I'm trying ever so hard not to button spam it and actually really enjoying that. But it's a combat system you could just like hammer buttons and you'd still win basically.
What's needed here?
There's no finesse to it. You can play it with a bit of finesse. I mean, they've got everything. They've got really interesting skills. I don't like how many skills we have access to. I think that's a real shame. But great animations, good audio. You know, the sense of hitting things is very, very tactile. I think that's, you know, a lot of games, the combat just doesn't feel right. You know, everything looks great. You know, you might watch it on YouTube and think, oh, please tell me they didn't all just fall off the fucking bridge. No, they didn't. Oh, shit. I honestly...
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Who's attacking this one? That's quite a nice move, that, because I can get straight into an impale. If that makes sense. I suppose the problem is if we zoom the camera out, if we do zoom the combat camera out, we're going to find it even harder to play in dense areas, aren't we? I suppose that's why Skyrim had it so good, because you can zoom in and out on a whim. You know, if I was fighting in a confined space, I can zoom in right up to the shoulder. If I was fighting out in the open, I can zoom right out, couldn't I?
A curative ought to do the trick.
See, how do I get him? I understand him to kill him, but... Oh my god. Son of a bitch. I might seriously try playing it just with myself and Aliani. I'll take a backup. I'll take a backup of the save game file
Would
later.
that we might always be so in step, eh?
Combat, I'm going to call it. I'm going to say combat is too noisy. And I don't mean from an audio perspective. They come out every few years when they need to delay the game. So do you think that's what it is, Wentex? See, I don't know. I mean, this... I don't know. I mean, it could be, couldn't it? As I say, oh, yeah. We that day in March 2024, we got 400 people on. And we had a really high server frame rate. But we've noticed some issues. We'll be back to you with a new engine in 2032. Yeah, could be, couldn't it? And there are some games that if I
I'll
detect
carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
She's got really big hands. That all her gloves are just very chunky. I would rather good luck, fair maiden. Travel thee well. Oh, nice stockings. Holy shit. Mistakes were made, boys. There are some games that if I detect the frame rate and I know I won't enjoy said rate, I'll drop it like a rock. Dynamite 2 on Series S, for example. Yeah, I think anything with high fluid motion, especially if you add verticality to it, it is going to cause you issues at low frame rates, isn't it? Or a lot of people, Mario. So yeah. Made your stomach rate so much. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah. Take care, Wentex. Stay safe out there, man. And all that. I know you got a fucking terrible week ahead, but all the best, mate. All the best. The game, Read the Monsters, gets a lot tougher later on, Grum, trust me. Yeah, I mean, I'm noticing at the minute, what's interesting is, although it's not difficult, because to be honest, mate, I'm either getting my ass handed to me, or I'm stun locked, or I'm completely dominating. It feels like there's no ebb or flow to the fights at the minute. But what I do like is the fact that I think some people are going to fucking hate it. I'm going to say this right here, right now. What I'm about to say is not going to be for everyone. This idea that every time I take a bit of damage, in a way, I'm trashing into that bigger hit pool, and I'm going to have to camp. I think a lot of people are going to fucking despise that. It's a high risk move, isn't it?
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
I was going to say, I just went through that water, and I was just wondering if, for example, that was going to cause... Oh.
My magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
So you ain't going to last long. A heal,
whatever it is you need.
Whatever my health is what I is going to resurrect with, isn't it? I believe.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour.
Oh god, the noise.
Forgive me, Risen. I shall see to it this does not happen again.
I think what I miss most in gaming is finesse. I think that's why I like Star Citizen. You know, you've seen how I land ships. I mean, look, I know you can go, what is it? What's that called? What's their equivalent of flight assist off? Decoupled, right? I know you can fly decoupled.
What's up there? I can't make much out from here.
And do like insane fast speed landings, right?
Master, I believe I could be of aid here.
Oh yeah. Oh, hang on. This is interesting. I was just about to say. I wonder what would happen if I like vaulted someone up there. Using the go command immediately after a pawn makes a suggestion will prompt them to follow through with their idea. Whether that be, so I haven't seen this work at all. Whether that be an offer to guide you to a location or assist you with the task. Pawns are helpful creatures by nature, and allowing them to guide and assist you will doubtless benefit your adventures.
Might I be of assistance?
You may be of assistance, yes. Get careful, don't go in the water. Don't go in the water, mate. See what I mean? Well, when it's like that, and then like it's all kind of up close and personal, the game like is absolutely breathtaking. But I think that is not how most players like to play, do they? They want it high octane.
We've not counted a thief among our number for some time.
Don't they?
We've no need of a thief if we're content to overwhelm our foes with sheer force.
It's not going to happen, is it?
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Eyes peeled, and watch your backs.
That's kind of cool. See what I mean? Isn't that fucking cool? Isn't that like really neat that we can even do that? But it's like everything about Dragon's Dogma. It's like halfway there, and it's still fuck all I can do. Let me take control of Eliania, right? Alania, sorry, not Eliania. Yeah, you know what I mean? I just don't get it. It's like they just completely missed like the element of fun, didn't they? Wouldn't that be really cool? If I could switch and go right, bring, and Eliania or whoever it is goes up there, and I switch to Eliania and I go in there and it's oh shit, it's a bit dodgy up here. And then I could have, you know, as Eliania, I could have cast Levitate on my pawns and brought them up. I don't know. It's just Dragon's Dogma 1 remastered, in it, and I think it's enough for me. But I can definitely see why some people are going to say fuck that shit. Yeah, or they fall in the water, mate. It's just pissing me off, to be honest. It's just dumb, innit? I'm getting punished for things that are completely out of my control, man. It's just not a well-rounded product, is it? It's got amazing ideas. And the combat is genuinely fucking brilliant.
Someone saw fit to camp here, 'twould seem.
The sun has yet to set.
But
We can rest here now,
I
or
think
press
I
on.
What
expected.
is that?
Well, hoped for
tower?
much. That's unexpected. but-
Nay, a statue?
We ought to take a closer look.
We got a problem here because obviously, oh shit, they've engaged. We're down to 3, aren't we? See, what I'd like to be able to do here is just like say, click to me, and then have a little cursor
One
and
arrow
point
is all I
at that
need.
dude up there and click range. Then anyone with range
I
stays
grant
with
you
me and just
roaring
starts
flame.
pummeling them. And it's kind of working to a point. It is sort of working, isn't it? Oh, these look tough. Oh, these. Oh, we're gonna get our ass handed to us, aren't we?
This should help.
These look quite strong, don't they? Oh yeah, we're fucked, mate. These are like superior. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god. I've got like some sort of debuff on me as well, I think, haven't I? Oh, the stamina, dude. It's so trash. I don't know about this game, dude. Cyberpunk Witcher 3 instead? What do you think? I think I've proven from my own satisfaction that I've got the game running really well. Way better than Capcom can make it run. So I think that was a sour moment for me because the game is trashed here on performance. And I think what we saw in the set, I wish I paid more attention. It just wasn't a problem, so I kind of didn't really notice it. But, I don't know where the last save is. Got no idea, dude. That could be like back this morning for all I fucking know. Could be like where we did the jump thing. I kind of wish they would get teleported like you if you get into the water. Yeah, I don't mind them falling into the water. Like maybe if it's in a fight and you know you've made a strategic sort of error, maybe. Oh, that was a lucky save. That was a lucky save.
Look at that.
Or is it?
I espy another statue.
Why don't we go take a look?
Why don't we go take a look? Yeah, this was just before we attacked them, wasn't it? That is a lucky save, man. That is a really fucking lucky save. I mean, it's not a bad game, but I would highly recommend waiting for a sale. I would not be happy. I mean, I did pay full price for this. I didn't get sent a copy or anything, so and I'm not happy. But, you know, in a way, it's been a technical... You know, sometimes I enjoy tinkering with a game. So, I'm not saying anybody else should ever subscribe to that way of purchasing
This boulder
video
looks
games.
mighty
I was about to say, that's
But we
obviously
might
gonna...
just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
Shall we set it rolling?
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. I thought you were a bad dude about to roll boulders on my head, mate. I mean, it is a bit suspicious, bro. Performance. I think I've solved all the performance issues,
One
mate.
other thing.
Yeah, I think. I
We've
mean, I'm
not
playing
counted
this
a
at
thief
like
among our number for
4K
some time.
DLAA.
We've no need of a thief. if we're content
I've
to
even got a little
overwhelm
bit
our
of a
foes
light-
with sheer force.
Well, sort of reshade running. So yeah, I mean, my performance is rock solid. To be fair, I mean, I'll have to have a look at the. You see, just as I say that, and I find something like this, and I'm like, ooh. So if I go to that rift stone back there, because there was one just here, right?
If your pack grows over
Go
full,
away.
simply ask me to sell off
I
your
really
servant.
dislike that. I really dislike the way they interrupt me.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's all to be found while we're here?
Yeah, let me. We've got obviously the boulders I want to check out up there, right? Where was that rift stone, dude? I swear I just saw a rift stone around here. Maybe I didn't. You know the one that needs repairing. Did anyone catch it? I swear I saw one, bro. Maybe I didn't. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. You know when you spot something, you think, I'll do that in a minute, and then you like, oh fuck. You got the deluxe edition through Humble, so got 20% off. Yeah, I think I got mine through CD Keys, so I didn't pay the Steam price. I would have to suggest waiting for that. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think the game is good enough.
Come to think of it,
It's not that it's it's
some
not a bad
masters
game.
rearrange their party
And it's
at
not-
the drop of a hat.
It's
One
not a bad
such
game in the
arisen
same way that
dismissed me after
Starfield's
only
not
half a
bad.
day's
Oh my
service.
god, they never shut the fuck
Fascinating.
up, dude. Yeah, you know, like Starfield, I say it's not a bad game, but it's also not a good
Protect
game.
the shipment!
And I
Steel
think
yourself!
it's a
Cut the
classic
beams down!
5 out of 10. You know, the way I score
Don't let
games.
them touch the shipment! B, how did this happen?
Wow, there's a lot of dudes.
We must defend the cargo. They're a tenacious lot.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Most impressive, Master.
So when it's like this, and I feel like I've sort of got a little bit of,
Soon enough.
you know what I mean? Oh, shit, I missed them.
This calls for a curative.
See how I can be on the tree.
My heart is pounding a league a minute.
That's that.
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from.
Yes.
And
yes.
what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
Oh, I was sort of expecting some. It sounded like, you know, protect the blah blah. I thought like maybe we were going to get something a bit more out of that. Like, listen, they don't always have. See, there was another lovely little touch in The Witcher. Do you remember in The Witcher 3, like when you killed something, you'd see like a little red dot, wouldn't you, where the corpse was, and if you looted said corpse, it would put like a little X on the minimap, so you knew that you'd looted, like, you know, you'd looted 4 wolves, but you hadn't looted the 5th. I don't see how. Do game devs like maybe live in isolation of the rest
This is
of the
generally
world?
used as a material.
It's the only way that I can explain
Different combinations of materials
games
result in different
making the same
creations.
mistakes over and over. It's like maybe all game devs live in like a little box. And they're not allowed to play other people's games. And that would explain a lot with Bethesda, wouldn't it? But then you've got someone like Larian Studios, right? Who are not shackled and are allowed to go out to the pub. And they make a game that is just brilliant. And I fucking don't even play Baldur's Gate 3.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Oh, so
We
you
must
think...
each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
I'll tell you what, I am enjoying the exploring. If I ever get to the point where the exploring has actually got some cool shit to discover, you know, like... Oh, what was that? What was that? Oh, shit. Oh, God, yeah.
A worse time.
Oh, they're camo as well.
Which is a swift one.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well. You have my protection.
God damn it, dude. Oh, nice. No, see, now that is nicely. That is nicely. This looks really nice down here.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
We've got... Hang on. I think they're above us, boys. I think the fact that we seem to have solved all the performance issues, so I've got a much cleaner image than it is out of the box. The frame rate is rock solid. Just have a quick look. No real highs or lows. Frame pacing, it does look like we had one wobble in... I'm goodness, it doesn't look like it would have been... When did we enter the city? What time? But to be fair, though, I mean, I say this, no one should have to put that amount of work into getting the game.
Not compares to the thrill of victory.
One cannot help
Oh,
but
look,
feel
there's a...
indomitable.
Oh, what is that? It's hairy.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent.
Is that
Take
the Minotaur?
each
Oh, that's the
trial as it
Minotaur! Oh, fuck! Oh, gutted, man. And I'm a pawn down, dude. We found the Minotaur. Is there any way to... Let's go to the map. The Eastern Forest. So if I maybe put a waypoint like that, maybe... So there's another thing. Wouldn't it be nice if you could have like the 5 waypoints, then click a button and have like a couple of others? You know, like a little skull icon. And you could, you know, a flag and mark it as a, you know, a point of interest or a boss or a, you know, so I mean, obviously caves and things get auto-marked, but again, it'd be kind of nice, wouldn't it? Well, remember that marker there. We'll come back once we've been and got our pawn back. Only problem is, I lost the pawn through no fault of my own, didn't I? So I'm going to have to use my only campfire. And we are trying to do a quest, aren't we? I mean, look at the detail on him. The gobbos are actually really nice. Yeah, I mean, performance I've solved, sorry, mate. Game tends to autosave just before a fight now, but your last save point will be near the last city or the camp. Yeah, I mean, I got my... did the in-save show? Oh, shit, more of them. I kind of like the shield bash knocks them out, and then I can blink in and then impale to kill them. It's quite a nice combo, but... I'm quite often interrupted with them running off to go and kill someone else, you know. But maybe I should get that aggro one.
It is pleasantly cool here.
You right, Tycho? How are you, dude? Good thing I have
This
Stardew
native
Valley.
trees
Oh, dear.
offers ample advantage to rogues and bandits.
Because I'm also disappointed in the ports, but I
You have
can
my
wait,
support.
to be honest, while playing DD2, all I can think about is my farm. Oh, dear. How are you, man? How's things? How's the new monitor? Can you guys go ahead and cancel daylight saving times over there? Thanks in advance. We'd love to, mate. I think everyone in the UK would happily get rid of it. It's like that in Far Cry Primal. I've still not played Primal yet, yeah. The exploring is where dragons... Well, I agree. If there was anything there. Does that make sense? So exploring is nice because the world is quite beautiful now. You know, this little shaded glade here. It's kind of quite nice, my end. Probably not going to look anywhere near as good on stream, obviously, but we can say that about any game. But there's no loot crooked. Do you know what I mean? You know, I'm really not getting that. I don't know. I don't get that. Like, you know, it's not about doing a dungeon. You know, like literally going through a cave or a dungeon. Skyrim used to do this quite well. You know, you always felt like you fought your way through the burrow, and there was normally something at the end. Something that went, fuck it out. That's a nice bit of loot, isn't it? You know, I don't get that in this game. The shadow distance and where it gets detailed still annoyed. What do you mean, shadow distance where it gets detailed? The shadows in this game are shit, dude. This is everything maxed out at 4K, dude. Like native 4K using DLAA. So it's 1% under native. And the shadows are awful, bro. What, Primal? I've beaten up Primal a couple of times. I just don't want to play old games, mate. But I think I'm going to play some older role plays. I think... I still find it weird that something like The Witcher 3, which is a game I actually disagree with many on. I don't think The Witcher 3 is that great. Oh shit, don't go that way. I think... Oh fuck.
So you cannot manage without me for a moment, Arisen?
I think The Witcher 3 is a great game. I'm certainly not going to call it a bad game, but I don't think it's as brilliant as a lot of people think it is. You know, and I'd go so far as to say this is more a subjective element. I think a lot of people would have very good objective reasons for disliking Dragon's Dogma. And I think to some degree you can say that about any game. But I think with Witcher, I've just never found, like, Geralt, the way he controls. He's so old. You know, the characters in this, you know the way, like, if I change, you can sort of see, you know, I can change direction at any time. And I feel like I've got almost pixel perfect control of my character. One of the best games I've ever played is with Aloy.
Another statue?
In the Horizon
Mayhap
games.
will yield us all to views.
Gorilla
What
got...
say?
Dude,
Mark it
she
in our
does
minds
exactly
as a
what
place
you
of
want,
interest.
when you want, even before you've even thought about what it is that you wanted to do, mate. She just feels right. The sense of momentum tied in with the immediate and low latency control systems, tied in with how the animations work, tied in even like with the little details, like the little puff of dust or sand as she kind of, you know, comes to a bit of a skid. Everything about that game is just fucking makes you feel like you're actually controlling the character in a virtual world. And Geralt just feels like this kind of slippy, slidey dude. As soon as you accelerate to anything outside of a roleplay walk. And I find that very jarring.
Might you consider lightening your
That's a
pack,
penis.
Master?
Let's see.
That is literally a rock
what
penis.
can we do without?
You can't say that you can't also see a penis, right? Yeah, it's kind of weird. But the thing is, right? When the inventory system. Oh my god, what were they thinking? But The Witcher 3 came out how many years ago? You know, it came out a long time ago. It's got to be over 10 years, right? Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's not that long, but... You know, it still is doing things, albeit with smoke and mirrors, that no game today is even close to getting right, is it?
We must try to find a moment to gather our strength.
Oh, hang on, this is going to be... Oh, dude. Alright, what's my... Oh, yeah, shit. It's got animation. I'll knock him off. Oh, what a shot! What a shot! And you. Fuck you, dude.
Forgive me, Risen. I shall
Yeah,
see
they can,
to
yeah,
it
it's a
this
shame,
does
yeah.
not happen again.
Yeah, it's my shield. My hair does as well. Yeah, I think it's clipping is in all games. So I'm never going to hold a game as... you know, being bad for clipping, or it's the last thing to solve in video games is clipping, and it's not that they can't solve it. It's just that it's incredibly difficult to solve clipping in a video game. With so many things going on, and cloth physics and hair physics, and as soon as you add a character creator, you've got problems with clipping, mate. But yes, I mean, it is. It's one day I think there are a few games that are going down that route of being very heavily physics based, where clipping will, most certainly be somewhat diminished. But the alternate control style. Have you ever actually looked into the difference? Have you ever actually done a back-to-back difference of the alternate play styles and the normal play style in Witcher? There was a really cool animation breakdown on this. It ain't that different, dude. It really fucking ain't. Because it doesn't solve the core issue, which is the animation tie-in with sort of like what you'd call the pixel-to-pixel traversal on the floor. You know, like in some games. What was it we played recently that we saw it? You know, like when a footstep doesn't quite become a footstep. So it's like your dude's like maybe moonwalking. So it doesn't quite tally up. So yeah, the alternate control scheme doesn't make any difference whatsoever. I think most people just switched to the one they added after launch because there were so many complaints, weren't there, about how Geralt controlled. So they added the alternate scheme, which I think is now by default on login as well. I think it now. I'm sure when I downloaded the new edition, which has got the ray tracing, I'm sure it defaults to the alternate control scheme. But like I said, it ain't that much difference. It's up here, isn't it? I'm trying to get back to that rift stone. Gotta move and go. Take care, Advina. Stay safe out there. Stay safe. Stay safe. I quite enjoyed that little that was all right, man. You know, we didn't have a quest there. We had a little bit of a play, didn't we? Now, can I even get my pawn back from here? Or do I have to go to one of the ones in town to get her back? There's Alania. And there... Where's my other one? Pew Pew's the one that's looking quite bad, isn't she? I feel like these are too high a level. Alania... Water... I don't get it. So who was the lady that fell in the water then? Oh, my bad. Yeah, it's kind of weird, isn't it? I can't... So why can I not choose pawns? Why is it forcing me to have, like, these OP pawns? I don't understand what they're thinking of here. Why? They're all too high a level. Could take Hanako, so I suppose I could... I mean,
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to...
yeah.
All told, I'm rather satisfied.
Alright, so if I take maybe
Pleased
her...
to make your acquaintance.
So if I take... I'll take her
I know
as my
precisely when a
thief.
curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Oh, my darling, you can come with me old Macca.
Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work.
Shut the fuck up, chat, alright. What was the other one? I need an archer, don't I? I need an archer. Is there any archers?
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and
Alright,
please
you come with me.
dispense with
You
the
come with me.
formalities.
Okay. Oh, I was doing a little bit of digging around with new... What's it called? New World. Friday night, I forgot to mention it. The game's dead, isn't it? Like, New World
This
actually
rumour
is
has been
dead,
troubling
right?
me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch beyond the rift that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include an
How do I
unruly
fast travel back to
attitude
town,
and
boys? Dude, I don't have a ferry stone, do I? Yeah, good. If I wanted to port back to town, how would I do it? Yeah, there's only the city LM. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Those there, you just get some random ones, but they're normally they're too high level for me. It completely ruins the game for me. I just want to be able to go and bring back the one that fell in the water through no fault of mine, but it doesn't seem to want to let me. Again, I don't think the game's been tested at all. Too many weird, quirky mechanics, man. They have not done a good job on it, to be honest. I mean, most people are probably going to not play it because of technical issues, but I think they're going to be sorely disappointed when they do play it. Some people, I think. Weight highest. So if I give that to a line in there, because she's going to be heavy then, isn't she? Give that to Ada. Labourers. Let's give those to Alania. Oh, let's equip, sorry. These still classed as the highest weight. Jesus. Is it cumulative weight? It's not, is it? It's just individual weight order, isn't it? I think. Because that would drop me by 1.2, wouldn't it? How do I get back to town with a ferry stone? So why is the game not giving me any ferry stones yet, or have I simply missed them? I don't think I've seen any fairy stones. What's a fairy stone look like? I remember them from Dragon's Dogma 1. Slightly better shield, dudes. Nice. What? Oh, right. So that's the ring I was going to give to Alania, wasn't it? Left hand. There we go. Nice. Did you deposit? I don't think I've ever seen one, dude. I'm not sure I've even seen a fairy stone. So, but yeah, I might have done, dude. I very well might have done, but. Can you delete like individual waypoints, or if I just simply choose? So if I do that and then do that, yeah, okay. The best part of this game over Dragon's Dogma 1 is this pin system. It's just really well done.
And in the end,
It's an absolute pleasure, you know, making your way around the world, you know.
How terrible. We
Walk
shall have
fast.
to be alert for the signs of the sickness among our number.
I like his shield. His shield's kind of nice. Again, that clipping's going to drive me mad. Look. Let's go and get a fairy stone. We've got a Minotaur and quests to do, but I haven't got a ton of them, and they're expensive, like 10k each. Can you get them as MTXs? So there's the question that's probably preying on my mind all the time is, oh my god, her butt cheeks hanging out. Oh my god. She knows we're looking at her, look. She keeps sprinting ahead, look. I tell you what I have to say, though. At least we're not getting attacked by wolves every 3 minutes. Because that did drive me mad in Dragon's Dogma 1. As long as we sort of stay roughly to the roads, it's not too bad, is it? Port crystals. Oh, and they're the ones where you can only have 10 on the map, right? They're the actual anchor points, yeah? Got you. Oh, so you can buy those then? Shit, that's actually a bit naughty. Oh, hang on. Oh my god! Even though I pressed the button like dude, it takes so long to pull the shield out.
I shan't allow any further harm to come
You
to
can see the gobbo with his eyes like glowing in the dark up there with a rock in his hand.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
Look at this little knobber. Alright, we can all see you, mate. See, when it's like that, you know, just me kicking a bit of ass, it feels fucking awesome, dudes. Maybe I should just play with, like, I wonder if there's a way to, like, get, say, archers. Could I take a pawn and remove
worth writing
their
home about.
melee weapon? So
We
they
cannot
can
expect
only
gleaming
use
treasures
their
round every
bows.
corner.
Oh, that could be an idea. Oh, God, I hate those things. Like, so I could be a warrior up front with Alania healing me, and then they just have, like, rangers peppering the foes. That would be kind of cool, right? Each potion vendor usually has a few fairy stones, but I haven't bought any of them yet to know if they refresh after X amount of time. Oh, so you think they might even be,
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
I really hate these things. Really hate them. This is where having a ranger in Dragon's Dogma 1 just made it like so easy, didn't it? You know, if we needed melee, we'd got Skull Basher. If we needed range, we'd got Flurry or whatever it was called. Tenfold Flurry or something.
That was impeccably timed.
That is kind of cool. I do like that. I've heard people have been complaining about the high five. I call it the side five. But yeah, apparently it can happen in the middle of combat. I don't know if that's true. So on the planned updates, they're going to update the amount of character redo scrolls to 99. What's that? What does that mean? Character redo
The
scrolls.
sky is radiant this night.
What's that?
I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
It's no great shock to me.
Is a redo scroll just where we can go and like remake our character or something, or I mean, do we care about that? What we really want is the ability
We're
to
break
delete
it.
our
It shan't be
saves
from this side.
and also
Really?
have 2 or 3
Now?
new save slots, right? I know Mario said there was some changes coming for Xbox and Series S as well, and presumably they're for PC, I guess. This looks really beautiful. I mean, it does look out. I mean, this is obviously with the ray tracing and everything on as well. Without ray tracing, it does look very, very flat. Very, very flat. But it's not ray tracing in the same sense. You know, we're not talking like cyberpunk path tracing and. It's more like adding a good EMB in a way, isn't it? I suppose. Correct. Apparently, you can only get a couple of the character updates. They're going to let you buy 99
I
at
heard
each
a
of the
rumour
vendors
that
now.
this land was once a kingdom of beastrons.
Truly?
Oh right, okay.
Right,
So
no definitive
this is like the
records
barber
remain.
shop that I saw earlier. So if I wanted to go and change the physical appearance of my character or my pawn, I can now do it like almost indefinitely. I mean, not good change. I mean, why? My question is, why limit it? You know, why limit that? So yeah, I mean that's good. I mean, I'm not worried about it myself, but I'm sure there will be people who will find that great. You know, really play about with the. I suppose the beauty of that is like you can tweak. You know, you don't have to do it all in one sitting, right? So you could go there, you could say, okay, let's sort out, you know, the eyes. I'd say, oh, I really like those, but, you know, I can come back tomorrow and do a little bit more. Are the apples ripe? Shit, I never thought about that, dude. They're all, I don't know, dude. I don't seem to have any, I don't know, dude. I've still just got apples, bro. I don't know, mate. And I also noticed that these dudes don't have a lantern. Is that normal for pawns not to have a lantern? I think all my others have had that. Oh shit! I need to get this. Hang on one second, guys.
Wander about, see what's doing in town. My goodness. Don't I know that lass from somewhere? Almost wish all would happen to shake things up. It's been a hot day. Don't I know that lass from somewhere?
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you were risen?
Almost wish all would happen to shake things up. Another day, another adventure. Somehow my feet always carry me here.
I wonder if they're the same apples, don't you, Joshua? They might have made some more crumble, bro. Okay, so we want to go do some inventory management, don't we? Which is where we want to go to the inn, don't we? And the inn is up the stairs. Is that right? Oh. No, that's just where the bar is. How do we get to? How do I get to the bit where I can sleep? Because that must be. I don't get it. I find this map so weird. I really don't get where. I'm so confused. So, that's the inn, yeah? Where's the sleepy bit? I don't get it. I really don't get it. The bed looks like it's on the other side, over there, doesn't it? Oh, it is. Oh, but they're not. I swear I got to this bit from inside the tavern, though. Clearly I didn't. I wonder if that's what's confused. I thought I found a way in here, actually, from inside what I call the inn.
This
The tavern.
naught but misgivings.
And this is like the bunkhouse.
The solution
But I don't think you
eludes
can
me,
you?
but I'm certain there is one.
Yeah, you got to 6,000. That's so many crumbles I've got in my bloody backpack, killer. Hello, sir. A little
Good
jump for you,
evening,
merrily.
sir.
I
trust
reached
you
for my
fared all
coffee
right
there.
on the roads, despite the hour.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you hear Alexa? Alexa, stop. It says this may answer your question. Dame Mary Rosa Aline Hunnings is an English food writer, chef, baker, and television presenter. What? Pardon what? The fuck, dude? Select multiple. So we can do this here, right? I'll tell you what, I'll keep all the robber ants on me, right? Oh, not that, not that. Yep. I mean, I mean, is it worth having a poke around in town and maybe upgrading some of our stuff as well? Seekers, tokens. The shield can go away, can't it? Right, that's all that stuff. Let's have a line here. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. No. Yeah. Oh. Chainmail. Does that look like my arisen? Oh, it is. Yeah, it's exactly the same. And we want to keep that, don't we, on Ada? Oh, look at this ring. Reduces damage from fire attacks. Oh, not nice. Oh, shitballs. Deposit. That's everyone as light as they can be then, yeah? Apart from me, I still have some of that. That can all go away. A great deal of health, an immense amount of health, and a great deal of stamina plus these. Wonder if I click A on that, will it just put them all away? I think it will, won't it? Be nice if I could like select how many maybe. Shall I try it? Ah, there we go. We can. Perfect. Okay. And then if I come out of that and go to withdraw, ferry stones. Where would a ferry stone be? I don't think I've got any dudes. Oh, this is a better stat for Alania. Nice. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm quite liking this new system, actually, the comparison system. Oh, hang on, mate. If I go back to that, is it not? Is that because they're all the same? So does Alania have one of these? Maybe. Let's just take all of those on Alania.
You know where to find me.
Quick. So if I go in there, go to items, go to Alania. Oh shit! Sorry, I was looking at defense and magic. It's resistances. Shit. Sorry, that's my bad. I didn't realize these were resistance only. But that was definitely superior, wasn't it? Yeah, we definitely want to give her that. What's the little down arrow mean? You see how like I've got this here and this here, very similar icon, slightly different shading on them. But this has got like a little down arrow going into a small trough. Does that mean it's not weight or anything, is it? Cheers, Shades. I mean, I don't know. I will pop on this. I think we'll get her to wear that. Hang on, which is the better one? That one's better, isn't it? Equip. There we go.
The road's at your left. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads. Just
So if we deposit, we put that away, put that away. Man, that armor looks badass. Look at this. Scaled jacket.
bite the hour.
I don't think I've got any fairy stones, dude. So I wonder if there's a reason for that. Do you think it's like because I need to do some quests before they start unlocking? Are we still in the tutorial section? Rest till
Getting
morning.
proper rest is an important duty in its own right.
Oh. I was about to say nothing's changed. I was about to have a rant there. Go, the fuckers just stole $2,000 off me. It's because you have to press the bloody A button, isn't it? Your portals return from the rift. Oh shit! You know what we've not done? We haven't given her pawn quest. So she come back. Oh, this is called Travelogue. So no matter the realm, the Arisen is my charge. This I learned. The Arisen was forever lugging around a heavy pack. May the knowledge I have gleaned aid me in future trials. So we didn't get a rating, which we can expect. We got some rift crystals. The pawn quest. Traveled together for a day and night. Completed our first pawn quest. You received equipment from an Arisen in another world. Equip it now. If I say no, where's it gonna go? Let's say no. An apple. From Jonathan. Thank you, Jonathan. If you're out there, send to storage. Close. Set a new pawn quest. Yes. Request for other player. Earn a pawn badge. Defeat a Cyclops. Yes, that sounds like a good one. Hang on. Hang on. What does that mean? Hang on. Am I fucking this up? What does that
To this
even?
world
Oh,
I return,
shit.
ready to put all I've learned to use.
Oh shit.
I feel refreshed and ready for...
When you rest then in your main pawn travels beyond the rift, accompanying other Arisen in the world, upon their return, your pawn will hand you a concise written report, blah, blah, blah. God, they could have made this system so fucking good. This could have been, like, revolutionary in the gaming world, man.
A new day.
Off we go then.
Oh, dude. Items. So... Oh, some trousers. She got some new trousers. Look, the napped leather boots. Nice, man. They're a lot better. Well, I lose a bit of elemental resistance at 1% each, but I get. I don't know what those icons are, but debilitation from things. But I also get some nice magic defense, knockdown resistance. I mean, all round better, yeah. Good stuff,
Hope
man.
you slept well.
Now, didn't I see a camp? Oh, look at this. Look, I thought I did. Look. Got a new camping kit for free. They're like worth at least $1,000, aren't they? Yeah, the pawn quest. I'm not sure. I don't know whether I was asking a player to give me that, or whether I was just asking the other player to kill a Cyclops with my character, and then I would automatically get that.
The foremost hospitality.
I've got some flowers for some reason. Hello. Wow, she's got a whole bunch. Wow, whoa. You gotta be so careful, man. Your tunes can get like over encumbered just from having like weird random shit in there, right? Just make sure everything's equipped and everything else isn't. I mean, that looks a lot better. Alright, so if I go back to the... I'm going to guess if I go back to the Rift Stone, it will let me do a new pawn quest, right? Where was the Rift Stone, dudes? What was it on the mini-map? Can anyone remember? The thing I'm thinking of is actually the... Oh shit, where was the Rift Stone? It was inside somewhere, wasn't it? Like a cathedral-y area, yeah? Where would that have been, dudes?
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Not over there, is it? I'm completely lost, dudes. Maybe if we have a look on the... Can I zoom in on the map? Oh, there it is. There it is. So it was straight up those main stairs, wasn't it? So it's up there. Oh god, it looks like it looks like a rift stone with some bags on it. Set a pawn quest. Alright, so we could... Oh, so you could request something like a golden trove beetle, but like no one ever is going to give you one of those, are they? So maybe go for a pawn badge. Maybe we'll unlock new badges later on. Oh, hang on, what was that? The Vernworthian Gallivanter. Camp in the Vernworth area 3 times. Excluding twice in a row in the same location. We'll go for that. We'll go for that. And I will give you a a Henry Cavill turd, right? We'll give you a green wearish, right? There we go. Confirm. What was that? What was that? Oh, we got a thingy. All right, I quite like that. That's quite cool. A bottle of water. Bottle of water. You want a bottle of water, TM? Bottle of water, mate. Bottle of water. Okay, quests. I don't know how I feel, man. Monster culling. Go to the map. Yeah. Oh my god, what happened then? Oh, what the hell? Hang on. Why is it not letting me go to the one on the eastern side? Oh! That was the fucking quest as well. Fuck! It was the Minotaur was the quest, I think. Oh, no, it was the goblins. It was the gobos. We actually did the quest. I didn't realise. Shit. We've got to fight that Minotaur, though, right? The thing is, though, here we go. Like, so is this not the actually inherent issue with Dragon's Dogma? If I go and kill that Minotaur, am I going to get anything out of it? You know, otherwise, is there any point? You know, it's a cool boss, right? And I'd love to have a bash at him, but is there any reason to? You know, it's a tricky one, isn't it?
That's it. I've had enough. Clear off.
Oh, this is the dude that we're trying to
do
arrest.
Business properly.
But I've got the coin. I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
Who's talking to him, man? Oh.
'Tis uncommon for a lad of his age to be unable to shop on his own. Mayhap we ought to lend him a hand, master.
Let's see what's going on here, boys. What's going down? Was it this dude?
Fancy a look at my wares?
Ariel, yeah, it was. Talk.
'Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity.
My thoughts so far, Mr. Matt. Oh, fucking hell, dude. It's so, I mean, like, look, I've absolutely nailed performance, right? That took me 4.9 hours of my life to get this game to run perfectly smoothly, all right? A higher visual fidelity than Capcom could even dream of. That alone is frustrating, okay? And I feel like I shouldn't be dismissive of that because most players are not going to get a chance to do it. They just don't want to tinker with PC settings as much as I pretend I like tinkering with PC settings. So I don't want to be dismissive of that. And to be honest, I feel like I should not play it until Capcom solve it their end. Because it feels wrong. It feels unfair to be playing a game this well. When most players aren't going to get to see it like that. And if someone pops in here and they're just lurking and think, oh, fucking hell, that actually looks really nice. And they go and buy it, I'm part of the problem, you know. Let's just move that away, all right? We're not a big channel, so hopefully that isn't going to happen. So I can put that aside for a moment, but I think it's a big issue. I think performance is a huge issue with the game.
Always a pleasure.
I feel like in some ways I've got a game that is near perfect. I think, you know, they've got so many things I actually really quite like. The heads-up display and the map and the questing. You know, I've never felt like I'm a bit unsure about things. I wish I changed the compass earlier. I wish I had changed that. But the combat is great. But the combat, I feel, I'd rather it was a bit slower. And I'd also wish I had a little bit more autonomy. So I wish I could go like, you know, like some games you can go into a slow mode. You know, like in Horizon, you might, you know, go into your weapon wheel. It causes the things to slow down. Wouldn't it be nice if I could like press a button?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
And I don't know, like
One hopes these
have a look at
carts
that
offer
dude over
comfort
there.
commensurate to their
Press a button
costs.
and it would look at these dudes spawning in and out, man. And maybe give like a small... I'm not asking for the world. All right, I'm not asking for Dragon Age Origins, but maybe it would be really nice in combat if I could press a button, aim down sights, kind of thing, and the full weapon wheel would be something like, you know, range attack this or focus on this enemy or something. I just feel like they haven't done anything interesting enough from Dragon's Dogma 1. But the combat, if they could slow it down a bit and become a bit more strategic, and maybe it will. I think that's where the game. It's the only shining thing in the game, really. You know, it's an RPG, and I don't feel like we're getting any loot. I really am gutted that what doesn't appear to be a loot incentive. It's like that Minotaur. It's not enough in a video game just to go and beat up a Minotaur. I want to know why I'm beating the Minotaur up, or beat him up just because I know I'm going to get some good loot, and I have a feeling I probably wouldn't. I don't know, it's really weird, dude. It's like a game that does so many things right, or does so many things
What did you
nearly
think of that
right?
story?
What did you think of that
It
story?
was well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night.
It feels like
doesn't it?
everything's half-assed, Mr. Matt. Like they didn't quite nail it, you know? The ideas were sort of there, but they didn't quite bring it all to fruition. Does that make sense? But overall, I think if they can solve performance and you pick it up on a reasonable sale, 30 quid maybe, you're probably going to have some solid fun with it, I would have thought. I mean, I'm quite enjoying it. But you know, like the auto-crafting's great if I can decide what I want them to auto-craft. Using all my fucking apples on potions that I don't want was very annoying earlier. I even like the things that most players are going to fucking hate. You know, the constantly degrading health the longer you stay out without resting. I kind of like it because it's a way of adding a little sense of, I don't know, adventure, isn't it? You know, you can't just keep battling indefinitely. At some point, you're gonna have to put your head down. And I gave up. Joshua just put them back in the inventory, dude. You put enough games because of grub over the years. Do we have any like really bad ones, Caskell?
I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
I don't know what these cat motherfuckers are all about, either. I don't understand this obsession with cat people. That's a purely subjective element there. I really just wish they weren't in the game. I really find them annoying. I don't understand why. Can't we come up with something new and interesting? I mean, at least scoring through in fucking the Argonians, right? What is it with like developers and cat fake? It's fucking annoying. I think it's fucking weird.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Cats are dodgy enough at the best of
reason.
times without giving them fucking like full fucking functioning brains and fucking human limbs. I do find it. I don't know. It just seems like can't you come up with something better, something original? What are we actually doing, guys? Quests. So you'd think that young lad would be around here somewhere, wouldn't you? Feel like he can't be far away. I mean, the city's not too bad. You know, from what I'm seeing of the city here, you know, it's reasonably lived in. I mean, yeah, you got NPCs popping in. I don't care. It's fucking a bit of shit that happens, considering. I can understand it if like performance was like absolutely through the roof, and the price you were paying was like constant culling of NPCs, and as soon as they were like out of render shot, you know, they'd phase out and then phase back in. You know, I can live with that sort of stuff. It's not a huge deal to me.
The Oscar? Why? The beast. An uncanny affair.
What happened there? Whoa, what happened there?
Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller?
It looks like a Bianca, doesn't he? He needs just what the fuck? Yeah, go on then.
Much appreciated.
I just gave you 100 gold in. Mind you, to be honest, I ain't gonna buy him shit. That's like giving like a homeless person like 5p. You know, it's just like it's just, dude, it's just insulting at that level, isn't it? You can at least give him $1. You know what I mean? Get a cup of coffee out of it, maybe. That's just like shit, mate. 100 gold.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory.
Nothing wrong with cats. I love cats. I've got no issues with cats. Cat people. There is something hideously wrong with cats. I'd rather have sex, right?
So before you check the price, just remember
with an alien that
deaths.
has acid for blood than be romantically involved with a cat person. And I'm pretty sure there's probably some romance options in this where you can get cuddly with a cat person. I think it's fucking weird. I think it's genuinely fucking weird. I'd rather have acid burns on my dick.
Any one of these fine pieces will serve you well.
Don't know where that came from. It's late in the day, Divider, right? Cancel.
Hope to see you again.
But, I mean, I am... the game's quite intriguing. You know, I'd like to see... you may have some books for me to read. I don't read. But I can't remember. Automated said something about that, so it made me laugh. Who am I supposed to be talking to, dudes? Oh, there he is! Oh, you crafty bastard. I knew he was out here somewhere.
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight.
This dude looks jaundiced. And a lot... I mean, that's some seriously fucking red eyes, isn't it, man?
Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favour
I
to
reckon
ask.
he's a zombie, you know. Or a vampire fledgling. Any progress on the channel? I would love to give some bits and subs you actually benefit from. Nothing, Mr. Matt. No, it's Patreon only at the moment, or direct donation, I'm afraid, mate. Someone did suggest that, and I did look into it, and this was actually going back a little while, and I did check it with AI Wingman. So there is a way, so rather than like getting into a subscription service, what I might be able to do is on Patreon, like put up some like, it's almost like fake digital goods. So like, so instead of giving me bits, if you were so kind to do that, instead of giving me bits, you could just like buy like a fake digital product for like $5 or $1. And I think I can do that without like being in breach of service of Patreon. I just have to like give you something, you know, because it has to be there. So I might look at that, dude, as an alternative. But thing is, dude, I just don't know, Mr. Matt, because it's so hard right now. Because like so many people have been like really cool with Patreon, but we just don't know what's going to happen to the channel. It could blink out. I could just get completely fucking shadow blocked or something in the next few days. It's so hard, mate. It really is. You know, and I've kind of always been very uncomfortable with all this stuff. I'd love to do something that just worked for me and worked for everyone else, and we could just crack on and having a bit of a giggle, really, and shit-talking games. Back like when it used to be fun, bro. Right now, it's like I've never spoken about this stuff before, mate. Really, have we? I mean, I think one time we did. We kind of stay away from it. I don't even like, you know, if you really enjoy the show, boys, get on Patreon, give us some money, I don't know, it's so weird, mate. Could be cow people. I think I'd be alright with cow people. Because, like, cows I don't think are inherently evil, whereas cats are. But cats are somewhat limited to what they can do. You know, they're quite small, you know, unless it's a lion. But I've always thought of lions as being a bit dumb. Whereas a domesticated cat is far too smart for its own good, isn't it? And the thought of that manifested itself into a full human, like, putty cat. I don't know, mate. I don't like him at all, mate. You know what I'm saying? I don't like them one little bit. Cat people, and it's the fucking Khajiit. Do you remember what would happen if you killed a fucking Khajiit in Skyrim, yeah? It's dead, right? You literally first rate dart that motherfucker back into Kingdom Come and Beyond, yeah? Tail kept moving, dude. The tail keeps moving like it's like some wind-up tail that's going to breathe life back into its anus. I can't deal with it, dude. I spent an entire playthrough first rate darting Khajiit off cliffs, and the bastard still kept spawning. Fuck cat people, all right? Does it YouTube do memberships too? It does, but I suppose I don't want to like, we don't want it murky, do we? We don't want like a bit of YouTube, a little bit of Twitch, a little bit of Patreon, a little bit of Raj, you know, and a poppadom in a pear tree. Yeah, we don't want it. We don't go too crazy, do we? Cats don't. Can you imagine? Can you imagine giving cats opposable thumbs? It'd be the end of humanity. We'd be fucked. Yeah, everyone's worried about AI and Terminator takeovers. Cats with opposable thumbs. Fuck me, dude. There's probably one of those little fuckers out there just waiting to breed, dude. Because of Grum, you've bought Helldivers. Excellent game. Skull and Bones, a much better game than people will give it credit for. Because let's be honest, it's cool to hate on Skull and Bones, right? Skull and Bones is not a bad game at all. Very chill, very cool. Hitman, excellent game. Apart from, what was it? Hitman, there was one which was shit. There was one I fucking hated, didn't New World. Well, yeah, New World. Obviously, we all bought that. Everyone bought it, really, didn't they? If you could. Hang on, why the fuck did you buy New World, Casco? You didn't have a fucking PC, did you? Hang on a minute. How can I be responsible for New World? You don't own a PC. Or did you play it on your Mac? Oh, was it a Mac one? Oh, it might have been a Mac. Cyberpunk. Yeah, Cyberpunk, great. That's a good one. Valheim, amazing. Excellent. Yeah, I mean, they're all good games. I don't feel like I've shilled you on any of them. You'll get binge watching Game of Thrones because of Grum. I'm looking forward to tonight. I think we've got 2 episodes to watch tonight if the girlfriend's up for it, mate. I've got a little slot. Oh, G4 streaming. Ah, of course. Yeah. Via the Mac. Yeah. I suddenly remember. I knew it was something to do with the Mac. Yeah, got you. Yeah.
Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full.
Look, how much? 1,000 gold. What? No questions asked. I'm not gonna ask questions. Or shall we ask questions? No questions asked. Have 1,000 gold. Yes.
Are you sure? Oh, many thanks.
I don't know the way it went. Are you sure? It's like, are you absolutely sure you want to buy my dodgy cryptocurrency, mate? I don't like the way I was given a little extra get out of jail there, mate. We might have made a terrible mistake here. Oh, I still don't have camera control.
Not you again. I thought I made myself quite clear.
Where's the camera like this? It's so fucking weird.
But
I can't control it,
the gold
but I can't go any further.
I assume that changes things.
He's paying off his debts, look.
Oh, well, if you've got the gold, then you're welcome to spend it.
Grubcorn, maybe I should do it. This is
the one you've been eyeing, isn't it? Go on, then. Take it.
I tell you what, how do people, like, I don't get it, man. It must be so easy, right? If you're an intelligent person with no morals. Do you know what I mean? I bet the world, I bet it's like taking candy from a fucking baby, innit? You know, there are so many people just willing to give their money to stupid fucking ideas. But it's like I said, though, you'll pay the price. Karma, man. I'm telling you. What goes around comes around. Maybe not even in this life, but you'll fucking pay for it somewhere, boys. All right, let's. Should we try speaking to him again?
My thanks. I finally have what I came for, and worry not, you'll have your coin back in good time, I promise you.
Well, look, don't sweat it, mate.
He would
honestly.
repay you in full, but surely a lad of his age cannot muster such a sum.
You won't be surprised what you can do around the back of the tavern, darling. She obviously ain't lived in this city for long, has she? I dread to think what those cat people fucking pay for a quick fondle, let's be honest. Anyway, let's not dwell on that. I'm sure the kid won't bite you in the ass or neck. Do you reckon he's definitely got that? I thought vampire fledgling, you know? Oh, what's that out there? Holy
Hi
shit.
there, friend.
I can see
Care to help
wings.
a fellow out?
What's up, bro?
All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose?
Man, you look fucked, dude. I reckon this dude's got gout. Hear him out.
My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business.
Oh, right, okay.
I've been holding off.
This was like the
service
fast
on
travel
account
thing,
of
wasn't
all
it?
the monsters on the road. But now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again.
Okay, all right. Well, I think we saw that, didn't it? Wasn't it like a broken, you know, the bus ain't running at the moment kind of thing?
Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the cars.
Oh, maybe this is when we get around without ferry stones, dudes.
That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv.
Okay.
I'd like you to accompany the cart in my
Oh,
stead
escort
and
quest.
see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend?
Can I take the quest and do it later?
Splendid. I knew I was right to put my faith in you.
Shit.
Now, The carts only depart at certain hours of the day.
Oh, right.
But I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station
Oh,
to wait.
so it's taught me about sitting. Because I was going to say, how the hell did you guys know you could wait on benches? Because it's quite obscure in the bottom right. Ah, see, we get in there. We get in there.
And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business.
Right.
Each cart travels with an escort of trained
So
soldiers.
is it fast
see,
travel or is it
in case it
literally?
encounters any monsters out on the road.
Okay.
So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them.
What was that? My dad used to say he could sell you a bucket of poo and make you like it. I think that was a good thing to do, Grim. I have a suspicion of who that guy is. What, the kid? Really? What, you think you know... What? Really? Okay. A bag of catnip. Yeah. Imagine what he could make in this city selling catnip. New World is such a waste. It's dead, Gimmer. Honestly, from what I've been seeing, the content creators that have opened up Discords and quiet chats, and I know even, like, I mean, I won't mention names, but a couple of big ones, you know, the last remnant of hope in the Twitch directories, that they've all said. I mean, I was watching, I mean, I don't mind saying this because this was a non-weird comment, which is, I can kind of tell you exactly what he said, but Baggins, for example, so he was saying, like, he's going to do other streams. So I think he said when I listened to him about a week or 2 weeks ago, he said he was going to do like about 80% New World and about 20% other stuff. And you know, I feel comfortable saying that it's in context with that other stuff. But yeah, it's not looking good over there at all, man. I've always said that there's a point where the player base in New World's going to drop to a point where no one's going to enjoy it, both PvP and PvE. And it seems to just, every week it's just getting worse and worse over there, isn't it, by the looks of it? But don't forget, Gimmer, that team is now moving on, presumably, to do Lord of the Rings. So, I kind of expect, I always said New World ain't going to be around for long once that new Lord of the Rings one comes online. Because I think what they'll do is they'll have learnt from the mistakes of New World. I mean, let's be honest, right? Let's just say New World was a good game. Yeah, let's say it was an okay game. You know, a reasonable MMO, and people were playing it. Yeah. But then the same studio that did it, but in the Lord of the Rings universe. Which one's going to win? If both games are mechanically exactly the same, but one of them set in the Lord of the Rings universe, you know, it's unlikely people aren't going to prefer that. You know, there's a lot of cool shit in the Lord of the Rings universe that, you know, you can't put in New World. You know, so I think it was always on borrowed time as soon as that announcement was made, and I don't think that's really helped them, to be honest. I mean, it'd be wonderful if they could both exist, but I don't think they will. I think the whole PvP roots of the game meant that they were always fighting an uphill battle. I thought it was a really good game. I really liked Brimstone Sands. And if there had actually been endgame content that wasn't just farming the same gear but with different mutations in order to do the new mutation dungeons, rinse, repeat, add infinitum each week, you know, I might have been a bit more inclined to sort of, you know, occasionally pop back, but you know, that's just facts, man. You know, a game that has only been in, you know, out in the wild for a year or 18 months, it can't compete with the big boys out there. You know, Final Fantasy is a good MMO. WoW is a good MMO, even if we might all fucking hate on it. I mean, I don't. I think it is a great MMO. You know, New World's beautiful, though. I've actually, I mean, this is interesting. I don't think I've ever mentioned this before. I have, on occasion, gone and just watched New World. Had a cup of coffee, doing a few things on the computer, and just had New World running on my monitor, and next to me, my other monitor. And because the world's really beautiful, dude. You know, if I've got a nice, relaxed player just chilling out in a small party, you know, not all the PvP stuff. It's quite pleasant to look at. You get an idea of like a little Hobbit adventure with a couple of players playing together. There was like a couple playing it. Can't remember who they are. I'd give them a shout out if I could remember, but it was a male-female couple lived together, But they didn't stream like on the same screen, so they were both like simulcasting, so you could watch her or watch him, kind of thing. Kind of cool, man. It shows the journal as a sand clock. Yeah, I've seen that on the trailers. It's like a little. Is it like a little? It flashes as well, doesn't it, Smenel? If it's a time quest, I think. Apparently, it says we'll discuss all the downturn problems on 1st of April. You can't. You know what I said earlier about like some game developers? They just seem to live in isolation from the rest of the world. I mean, what the fuck? You've got a game that is in like critical status, and you're going to do your like Q&A on the 1st of April. I mean, what the fuck, dude? Hints to tab targeting on Lord of the Rings as action combat with different sized body types will cause problems. What? Oh, so sorry. There's hints. I don't mind tab targeting. Everyone says that tab targeting is evil, and I get it. You know, a lot of people will never go back to tab targeting, but I disagree. I think that if you design a game around tab targeting, it can actually be a really good game. And if you design a game about, you know, real action combat, you can make a good game. You know, to me, it's just two options. It's not that one is better than the other. I will play tab targeting games as long as the game is built around that as a core mechanic. Because you can do a lot of things that's really difficult to do in an action game, you know? It's like we were talking about Baldur's Gate. And Buck was saying, you know, one of the beauties of Baldur's Gate, I suppose, is the massive complexity you get in a single fight. Because, like, every single second of the fight is being micromanaged, you know? I don't like that, but I get the point. And it's the same with tab targeting versus real action combat. You know, there's always going to be people that love first person and people that love third person. It doesn't mean one's better than the other. And so you get into a specific style or genre. You know, a lot of people will really like third person PvP. You know, the idea of being able to peek around corners, which you can't do in first person properly. You know, but on the face of it, I think if the games are designed with one or the other as the core basis of the entire product, I don't mind that. The Battle of Unnumbered Tears would be awesome to see if they could pull that off. Oh, God, it'd be mad, wouldn't it? They just announced the release date of the next Final Fantasy XIV expansion. God, that game just keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? Stronger and stronger, man. Final Fantasy XIV. I mean, is it doing really well, Caskell? Or is that had a bit of a wobble as well? I assume it's just going from strength to strength, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I always said that, Gimmer. New World, the star of the show, without any shadow of a doubt. Is what's it? Eternum, I think it's called, isn't it? It's the actual world itself. It is. It's beautiful, dude. Every area is gorgeous. I even loved like the swampy zone. You're on the expansion after Heaven's Sword. Heaven's Wood? Heaven's Ward? That's it then. Final Fantasy XIV stream tomorrow then, boys, yeah?
Cut enough of my lecture.
Day one character.
Just make sure
a year of Final Fantasy. We'll stream exclusively on
come
YouTube.
Find me when the job's done.
Okay.
Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
All right. So if we say the oh, sorry, I need to press A again.
We've a delivery to make, 'twould seem.
It says quests. Yeah, little hourglass look. Yeah. Ox cart. Why's this got a number 1 hand? Why's it got a little palm? Does that mean anything? Board an ox cart to Melv and see Margit's letter to its recipient. Now, if we were to set that as a priority and have a look at the map, that's a fucking long way, right? Is that for real? Let me just come out. Is that for real? That I'm going to have to escort that car?
It's raining out there. I may
all
now
the way
be
up and around there.
Moist. Puppy?
Puppy? No, you're not having a puppy. You're not having a puppy, all right? No puppies, Advina, okay? How are you, mate? Thank you for the 86, Advina. Thank you for the prime. You'd have me sold. What, really? What if we... Yeah. Can you play Final Fantasy A Realm Reborn, whatever they call it these days, on the Steam Deck? Are you serious? On a serious note, Advina, are you actually thinking of getting it? Yeah. And is it a Labrador? I mean, you know, is it just like in joke at the minute, or you know, is it a jest? You know, it'd be kind of nice, but come on, you know, ultimately we can't. Or you know, are you working on Manimal? You know, have you planted the seed? You know, I see. I remember when you first said to me, "Should I get a guinea pig?" And I went, "No, you fucking shouldn't." And now you got 10 of the fuckers. So I'm pretty sure that within the week we'll be hearing that Advina's got a fucking puppy Labrador. In fact, I'd be willing to stake a whole bunch of cash on it. You get to doze off on the car, but so is it? Oh right, okay. So because it said it's an escort quest, so I was thinking like, do I actually have to walk behind it? I mean, I wouldn't have minded. I mean, to be honest, I'd be up for it. I quite enjoyed the combat. So. Just spotted a couple of baby groundhogs out in the back garden. Looks like spring is coming. Yeah, I noticed a lot of people were doing the lawn at the weekend, and I missed an opportunity to do it, and it started pissing it down. I'm absolutely gutted, mate. My lawn's like one of those crazy ones where it looks like it's got alopecia. So like bits are kind of bald, and then other bits are like 4 foot high grass. He was the one who told me his sister's friend's dog had the puppies. All right, so you might be able to get it like a little cheaper as well, because I should imagine they're quite expensive, aren't they? I can't imagine people give Labrador puppies away, do they? Oh, really, Crooked? So he actually plays really well on the Steam Deck. He plays. Oh no, okay, all right, cool stuff. You can play on the Steam Deck, but it's more complicated. If you are completely new, you can install the Steam version, but because the Steam version is the free trial version, if you've already got an account with licenses, you have to install the PC version in desktop mode from the website, which is £30. Oh right, well my version, if I play it, I'd just buy the, because I should imagine it's really cheap, right? Because you can't get like the whole MSQ or 60 hours worth or something for free. If I was going to get it, I'd just get the Steam version. That would make it a lot easier, right? 54 inch cut 0 turn Torre thing is a monster. I don't know what that means. You power hose the patio. That's my quota of gardening. Oh my god, I fucking hate power hosing. Or jet washing as we call it here. It's fucking horrible, dude. It's like, you turn into like a slime monster, don't you? It's awful, dude. Look, there's a freaking bird out here, boys. Oh fuck me, it's 3:45! Shit, dicks. Don't go out there, don't go out there. I can't fight that thing. It'll be here for days, mate. Right, ladies and gents, you've got more than you paid for today, right? To everyone that's helped out today, to everyone that's helped out on Patreon, and Vina, thank you for the 86 and the prompt. To everyone out there, thank you for a very glorious Monday. I don't know how I feel about Dragon's Dogma. First day yesterday, all went well, quite enjoying it. Second day, you start seeing some of the problems. Definitely missed some opportunities to take the game into a better place. Tomorrow will be the true test. I think I'm starting to understand a little bit. All the frustrations are out of the way. You know, been a couple of cock-ups today. We fell into the water. You know, we thought we'd used a water stone thing, whatever it is, a wake stone, and we'd buffed it, but it turned out we didn't. It looks like the autosave, like Smet said, is maybe a lot better than it used to be. It looks like it maybe is saving. You know, just before the fights instead of like 6 hours before a fight. I've quite enjoyed the combat, clambering up the dude, and now we know a little bit more about how to do that. Again, Smet and Tomb, thank you for that. I was probably doing it wrong. I'm enjoying the gear, if we ever got any. But I think, you know, maybe it's going to turn out to be a good thing. I'm not going to get swamped with new upgrade gear all the time. So maybe it's going to force me to invest in the gear I've got, you know, actually upgrade it into tier 3, 4, however it works. You know, the pawn system's a bit annoying when I'm out and about in the world. It's a bit of a shame. You know, the game, if I lose one, I'm going to be almost... Has she got a moustache? This girl got a moustache? God, I thought you got a moustache, darling. No, not that I'm against girls with moustaches, but... Oh, I am, actually. Yeah, I wouldn't date a girl with a moustache. Because that's a cat person, isn't it, right? It's like whiskers. We digress. Anyway, to everyone that's joined us today, absolutely fucking brilliant. I can imagine like one of those like big sequential mustaches. It'd be hard wank, wouldn't it? Imagine you got like, what's her name? It's like, what's the lady with the big boobs? Sweeney someone, innit? She's everywhere. She's all over social media. Imagine if she had a sequential mustache. Oh, you'd be like really confused, wouldn't you? You'd be like, oh, fuck me, dude. I don't know. Oh, shit. But anyway, I don't know what that's got to do with anything. Probably, this is why I don't stream after 3:15. Ladies and gents, thank you all very much for watching. To everyone that's supporting us on Patreon, absolutely fantastic. Look at this dude. Look at him. Exclamation mark Patreon in chat. If you want to come chuck us some wonga, that's the place to do it. Have a wonderful day, whatever you're up to for the rest of it. Stay safe out there. Advina, let us know what happens with the lab. Don't get a dog. A dog is for life. Not like a guinea pig, all right? To everyone out there, thank you very, very much. Have a wonderful day, whatever you're up to. And I'll be back in tomorrow morning, hopefully, if all goes well, at 8:15, and we'll carry on with some more Dragon's Dogma. And I think tomorrow will be like the day where we can kind of tie in the love, tie in the hate, give a final summary, and then either crack on or say, nah, that's not going to happen. I think it is. I think I've seen lots more positives than negatives. I do enjoy traversing the world. And I think if we can get into a rhythm with some decent pawns, we'll be good to go. Stay safe. Thank you for watching. I don't know how to turn it off. I'm getting really bad at this. Is this like dementia or like senility or what? Music, right? Do we do music at the end? We do music at the end, don't we? Yeah, okay. Here we go. And I've got to put the little number up there. There we go. You see what I mean? I have to charge my batteries at 3:15. We're getting into like 2% battery life on the Grum AI. Anything could happen. Could explode, dude!
Time go where we are, no one knows. Maybe San Francisco. Oh, maybe San Francisco. Oh, we could roll down all our windows, just see where the wind blows. One leg out the window, sit like a flamingo. Oh, sit like a flamingo. Oh, you can run and you can hide, you can look and try to find. Take a breath, open your mind, take it one day at a time. You can run